Hi, everybody. We're going to be making origami today. So origami is a traditional paper craft where we're going to take a two-dimensional flat shape and we're going to fold it in such a way to turn it into a three-dimensional form. So we are using and practicing the basic tools of art, also known as the elements of art. So you can go to the store and get really, really cool origami paper, which is already pre-cut into squares. So it always needs to be a square. That's important. That's the rule for making origami. But sometimes you just have old pieces of paper lying around or mail or love letters you're sick of reading over and over and you just got to get rid of it. So what you can do is you can take the corner of any sheet of paper, fold it so that the corner meets the side of your paper until the edges come together and fold it into a diagonal. This diagonal will be half of your square. The other thing about origami is you need to have really nice creases, crisp creases. So I use my nails to fold things down. Maybe you don't have long nails. You can just press maybe with the side of a marker on the table. The other thing I like to do is sometimes I flip it the other way to get a really nice fold. So those are kind of another basic rule is that when you crease or fold something, do it to the other side. It's even crisper. So now that we have this, you'll notice you have an excess amount of paper at the bottom. So we are going to fold that wherever this line ends, this edge, that's where you're going to fold it to get that really nice square. So I'm going to fold it see that? And then I'm going to press it the other way around. I'm going to use my table here. It's totally okay if you mess up a fold. You can always undo it and refold it. And fold it the other way. And you can see when I took it apart, you get a perfect square. And now I'm going to press it. And I'm going to tear away this square. I'm sorry, this rectangle. Right, this can go in the recycling bin, or you can turn it into something else like a bookmark. Right, it's not perfect, and that's okay. So we're going to be making a butterfly. So now we have this perfect diagonal. We're going to do it to the other side. So corner to corner. And this is where you'll notice if your square is perfect or not. So it's not perfect. So you want to do corner to corner. So that your edges line up as much as possible. Okay, so your origami can be any size. The bigger the paper, the larger your origami. Today we're going to be making a butterfly. You can make it in any color you want. You can also write or draw on your paper to really get some cool patterns and textures on there. So now that we have our second diagonal, we're going to fold it in half horizontally. Let's get a hot dog. Now we're going to fold it vertically. Okay. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. You're gonna put your paper flat and you're gonna pinch it. You're gonna take this middle part, you're gonna push it towards the inside. And you're gonna push a triangle towards the outside. So you end up with a triangle, pointy side up, horizontal line down. Let's do it again. So here's our square. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 folds. Now we're going to, we want the center to rise up like a pyramid. So you're going to make it flat. And these side folds right here, you're going to push them in. And then you're going to push the rectangle out along those diagonal lines. Increase it. Okay. Now, I'm going to flip it upside down. So now the point is at the bottom. And you're going to take one side and find the center. You're just going to bring it down. So this is my center fold. Can you see that? The center fold. So now here, the trick is you want to make a very crisp fold. And it's not going to align to the edge. We want it to pop out a little bit. Whoop, that one aligns to the fold. I don't want that. I want it to pop out a little bit. So I made a mistake. It's okay. I'm going to go back. I'm going to undo the fold. And I'm going to refold it. Okay. You should have that. So now that my pointy part of my triangle is pointed down, and now I want you to pay attention to these. This is going to be the side of your wings. So you're going to fold the back until the triangle part peeks out above this line. So try that. In the meantime, I'm going to show you what the back looks like. This is the back. So it's like a triangle with this trapezoid and then 2 wings hanging off. So let's go back to the front. You should be here. And now with this little bit poking out, we're going to fold this over. And that's going to be the head of my butterfly. That's this little face right there. So you should have this. Now, with my finger on the face, I'm going to turn it around, facing down, and I'm going to find my center fold. There it is. And I'm going to press it down so that all of the wings pop up. See? There's the head right there. Now what I can do is I can put my finger on the inside of the top wings. Just fluff them out a little bit. It looks like they have volume. We want that 3-dimensional look. And then for the bottom, you can just point them down a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. And there you have it. You can just lay down, facing up, like that, and you have yourself a butterfly. And then you can make them smaller if your paper, this is what your butterfly will look like if the size of your paper is like this. You can change the colors. Ta-da! And then I like to stack them. So you start to get patterns. You change it up. So when I display them on a table or you can, hang them up with a little string, poke a hole in it. You can also tape it to a wall or staple it on the center. There's your butterfly. Nice job. Make some more.